Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And now the breakaway. This turns on. Goal! Spain! The breakthrough strike! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Bogle. Perrault picked out brilliantly. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Fabian Ruiz. Now Pedro Porro. Perez. Now it's Morata. And he welcomes it in. Oh, this is a great Pedri! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Pedri! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Longstaff.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a good foot in there. Rodri. Buonanotte. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for a runner. Morata gets into a good position. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Buonanotte. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Fabian Ruiz. Not the most accurate pass. Piero. Buonanotte. And that's a shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Pedro Porro, bout of passing here, and he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Played out to the right, back into the middle. Fabian Ruiz. Now that's well seen too. Buonanotte. Piero. Buonanotte. Fabian Ruiz. And that is as far as they're going to go. Piero. There's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Rodri. And it's Buonanotte. Longstaff. Brilliantly cut out. Pedro Porro. And Laporte. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pedri. And here's Perez. And that's gone loose. Buonanotte. Laporte cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's picked out the run.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Buonanotte. Calvert-Lewin. Buonanotte, who's set up one. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 2.
So it's back to business.
40, el dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos
Hausen.
por el dorsal 19, el dorsal 29,
Fabian Ruiz.
el dorsal 7, el dorsal 11.
Good
el
read,
dorsal
needed to be.
14.
Pedri. And it's Perez. That's a cute ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Aronson. Okafor. Looking to play him in. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nicely aimed pass. Gnonto. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. Morata. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Lovely. Now then, so much time and big chance! Goal, Spain! And they get themselves in front! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gnonto. Okafor. This looks promising. And that has been cleared.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Well, the chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Can he get it through? And it's Aronson. Oh, that's superb. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Terrific header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Decent chance! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
This is quite a battle.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the counter is on. Now it's Perez. James. Aronson. Okafor. That's going to go a long way. Leeds have it back and can go again. Now that looks a decent ball. That's beautifully weighted. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. This is it then, now or never. He has a look up. He can get that clear. And smartly reclaimed.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Laporte gets over and intercepts. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.